Namaste everyone. Welcome to Shimaflowyoga. I'm Jodi and today is day 15 of our yoga series, New Year, New You, which means we are starting our third week. Congratulations. Today's focus is on legs and butt, so go grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. So today we are going to start in child's pose. We're going to come on to our hands and knees, sit back on the heels, and fold over the thighs. So in child's pose, you can bring your knees nice and wide so then when you fold forward, your belly and your chest kind of sink down. Or if you like that support, you can keep your legs closer together. It really depends on what you prefer right now. So, try them both, see which one works best, and then slowly begin to lower down. You might want to grab your blanket or a block or maybe even both, right? Placing the blanket on top, create a little softness, and then find some support for your head and your neck. So let's just settle in here to our space and take a moment to just check in. And as you're checking in, noticing the sensation through the tops of the feet as they gently press down into your mat. And the gentle stretch through your knees. If it's a little too much, you can always place a block under your hips for support there. Noticing how it feels through your hips, your glutes. I was taking this opportunity in the first few minutes of our practice is to really become present. And we've talked before about child's pose being a pose of honor. So let's always be sure to honor our bodies as we move through our yoga practice. Taking breaks when we need to by coming to this pose or any other resting pose. But at the same time, we honor ourselves by challenging ourselves. So it goes both ways. And let's begin to come out of the pose and onto the hands and knees. So take your time as you're moving out, moving your props away if you have any props. And then when you come onto your hands and knees, place your wrists under your shoulders, spread your fingers. Always want to have this nice foundation with the hands, knees under the hips. And we'll just start with a couple cat-cows, okay? So inhale. First, pull your belly in, right? Navel to spine. Inhale. Lift your heart, your tailbone, your gaze. Press away through the hands. Spin the inside of your elbows forward a little bit and then hug through the triceps. Let's get some strength here through that upper body. And then exhale, press away, round the back. Drop the head, gaze to your thighs or to your navel. Cat pose. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Do this just a couple more times. We're going to start to establish the rhythm of our breath. And come to a neutral spine. And then we're going to lift the right knee up. So we're going to come into a sunbird flow. So as you bring that right knee up, okay, it's going to be about hip level. Again, find balance here, pressing through the hands. We're going to inhale, lift the knee, lift the heart. Almost like you're going to touch your toe towards your head, but really focus on squeezing through the glutes. So you want to feel it right here. So inhale, and then we're going to exhale and round. And inhale, lift it up, and exhale, round. Inhale, lift up, squeeze, exhale. Again, inhale, press through the hands, squeeze through the glute, and exhale. Keep that belly nice and strong. Inhale. This is 5. Exhale. And inhale, lifting up, 6, and exhale. All what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. 7, so make sure you're really moving with control and squeezing, not just going through the motions. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. And 10, and release. Okay, switch right over to the left, take it up, inhale, squeeze it, and exhale, press away round. And inhale, good, exhale, lift up, good, and round. Keep the upper body strong as you move through. And exhale, this is number 5. And round. And 6 on the inhale. Exhale as you press away. 7. And round. We're going to do 3 more. 8. Press away. And round. Good. 9. Press. Squeeze. Pressing. 1 more time. 10. Lift. Squeeze. And release. And come back to child's pose. This time in child's pose, called extended, it's a little more active. You're going to walk those hands out, right? So we walk out, get that nice stretch for the shoulders, maybe even coming up onto those fingertips, pulling the shoulders away if that feels good. I always encourage you to be playful in your poses, meaning move around, see what works. Break the rules a little bit. You don't have to be super still or super perfect in any pose. Just do what feels good. Okay, pressing down. Let's come to downward facing dog. So up on the knees, tuck the toes under, lift your hips up, and push away. Nice full body stretch to start off. Press away a little deeper through those hands, melt the heart, and then just get deep. How are you feeling here? All right, inhale up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet all the way forward between your hands. And inhale and lift halfway, hands to shins, press away, flat back, pull the shoulder blades together, pull the belly in, gaze forward, and then exhale and fold all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, reach your arms up, and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're moving in, right into sun salutation B. So inhale, sit back in your chair, sweep your arms up, right? Moving into our variation of sun B. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs, chest to thighs, look at your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands outside your feet, step or jump to the back of your mat, knees up or down, bend your elbows lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Slowly, try to control, okay? Flip your feet, lift your heart, cobra. Elbows can stay bent as you lift your heart or press up, straighten through those arms, lift your thighs, knees and shins up. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna inhale and lift the left or the right leg up. Nice and high, open up through that hip, and then exhale, big step between the hands, coming to crescent lunge, okay? You can drop your back knee here if you want to, and then inhale, float your arms up. So you're either low on the knee or high, okay? Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach your right arm behind you, left arm in front, and then inhale, lift your left arm up, and rest your right hand on your back hand. So it's kind of a twisting, called a reverse lunge. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank, and from here either lower down or lift your hips to downward facing dog. Remember, you always have that option as you move through your practice. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward between the hands. Crescent lunge. You can drop the knee or keep the knee up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open arm twist. Reach your left arm behind you, right arm in front of you. And then inhale, right arm lifts up. Good. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, or simply lift your hips to downward facing dog. Let's hold here and breathe. As you exhale, try and get in that habit of moving deeper into your poses. I try to avoid habits, right? I'm usually telling you to get out of a habit, but a good habit to get into is to deepen on the exhale, because that means that you are staying connected to your breath and safely moving deeper into the pose. So inhale up on the toes, bend your knees, exhale, walk, step, or jump to your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale to chair. Let's pick up the pace just a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Just smoothing it out a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, and lower yourself down towards the mat or lift your hips up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step between the hands, crescent lunge, drop the knee or keep it up. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right, reach the right arm behind you. Inhale, reverse lunge, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, windmill the hands down to frame the foot, step back to plank. Again, down dog, or take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And exhale, windmill all the way down. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Hold in downward dog. Good, so now you're starting to feel that heat build in your body. We're going to use that heat to go just a little deeper. Always remember, as you deepen into your poses, you're not forcing anything, right? You want to move really slow. Inhale up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, exhale, walk, step, or jump to your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. We're coming to chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees, float your arms up. Good, one more time. Let's come right to that forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step, or jump back into your plank and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step through between your hands. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reverse lunge, lift it up a little bit more. Exhale, windmill down, step back to plank and lower. Good, upward dog to down dog. Now do the same thing on the left side and just move at your own pace, right? Moving right through those 3 lunges. Twisting on the exhale, lifting on the inhale. Good, and then windmill all the way down. And then let's meet in downward facing dog. Inhale up on the toes, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or jump between your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's come to chair. Inhale, sit back. This is Utkatasana. Reach the arms up, take the gaze up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step the left leg back. Okay, so we're back in this crescent lunge. Feet are about hip width distance. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands right here to your heart. Okay, so we're gonna bring some attention to that front foot, okay? Because we're gonna work on a little bit of balance here. So you wanna make sure that just relax your toes, but really anchor down through all 4 corners. Remember, we call that pada bandha, that foot lock. So below the big toe, below the pinky toe, inner heel, outer heel, try and get that balance as much as you can. We're gonna really focus on squeezing through that right glute and right thigh. Focus on pressing through that foot. Okay, we're gonna inhale and exhale. Just step the left foot to the right into a chair, but don't put too much weight in this left foot. It's really all going to stay in that right foot. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to step back and exhale forward. And inhale back and exhale forward. And maybe you can even just barely touch that foot. Exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. I think this is 5. And exhale. I like to work in 10s today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step back. Keep that belly strong. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Hold the chair. Shift the weight into your left foot and inhale. Step the right leg back. Exhale. Take it forward. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Try to really control. Inhale and exhale as you're moving through. Inhale and exhale. Strong core is important. Inhale, pulling that belly in and up. Exhale. This is 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Take it forward. Inhale. 10. Take it forward. Keep the chair. Okay. Reach your arms up. Pull the belly in. Shift the weight a little bit back in towards your heels. Again, so the toes are relaxed. It doesn't mean we're lifting the toes up or even lifting the ball mounds of the feet up, but we're just shifting the weight. Keep the gaze up. Lower your hips. Okay, if your feet are not together, if your toes are not touching, toe heel your feet in so your toes are touching. Squeeze your inner thighs. Slowly lift your heels up. So you can get them up even higher and hug your inner thighs in to help you find your balance. Pull your belly in. See if you can lower your hips. Ooh, a little bit more. Hold and breathe for 5. Lift the heels higher. 4, hips lower. 3, hands can come to the heart if you want. 2, and 1, release to a forward fold. Straighten the legs. Fold all the way down. Good. Take your hands around the legs. Maybe pull yourself in a little bit deeper. Again, shifting weight forward a little bit. Shifting back. See what creates the most intensity, the deepest stretch. And inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, float back. Let's meet again in downward facing dog. So with or without that vinyasa, it's always that added bonus, working upper body. Okay, let's inhale, lift the right leg up, nice and high, open the hip. And then as you open the hip, keep the top leg straight, point through the toe and feel that nice stretch through the left hamstring. Press your left heel down. Now, you feel that in the calf muscle and then opening up through those hips. Take one more breath in. Then exhale, let's step that right foot forward. Good, sweep the arms up, inhale. Then we're back to this crescent lunge, okay? So the back heel's lifted. You can drop the back knee if you need to. See if you can keep the knee up and then really lift up through the chest, right? And so you're kind of squeezing through those glutes. Take your gaze up. Good, weight in that front foot. Toes are relaxed. And this is a great way also to notice as you bring awareness to your front foot. You know, we have that tendency to either press more to the inside, right, or the outside of the foot. So it's kind of creating that balance, noticing our physical habits that we're really not quite aware of. But you can tell when you look at your shoe, you know how when you look at your shoes and one side's worn more than the other. But it really allows you to bring more attention to that in your body. Okay, one more breath in. Now exhale, we're going to come to balance on the right foot into airplane pose, okay? So we're going to shift forward, sweep the arms behind you, okay? Start to hinge forward. See if you can get that back leg parallel. Might need to bend that right knee a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to just pulse. We're going to inhale, bend the knee, and exhale, press up. You can bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Good, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Good job, you guys. Inhale, bend. exhale, press. One more time, inhale and exhale. Good. Standing splits, hands to the floor. I know, just hold for a couple breaths, lift that back leg up. And then step the left leg back, okay? We're gonna windmill open to that sun god, so bending both knees, and lift your right heel up, okay? And we're gonna pulse up and down. See if you can get nice and low. So now you're starting to feel it up and down. 3 and lower. 4 and lower. 5, lower, keep that heel up. 6, really press into the ball of the foot. Squeeze through your thigh, squeeze through your glute. 7, again, you gotta be focused, gotta be present. 8, to get the most out of this. 9, and lower. And 10, and lower the heel. Good. Stand up, reach your arms up. Inhale, exhale, turn back to the front of the mat. And let's take a vinyasa, back to down dog, or just come into downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Left leg lifts. Again, straighten the leg, open up the hip, point the toe. Really feel that openness through that right hamstring. Now press your right heel down as much as you can. Get through that calf muscle. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. We're back to crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. Good. Hold right here. Start to bring attention to your front foot. All 4 corners. Pada Bandha, pressing down. You always have the option to drop the back knee. Remember, pose of honor, child's pose. Doesn't mean you have to come to child's pose, but honoring your body throughout the practice today. Maybe lower your hips just a little bit more. Create more weight through the left foot, the heel, the ball of the foot. All right, take one more breath in. Exhale, airplane pose. Shift the weight onto that left foot. Sweep the arms behind you as you bend forward. Back legs parallel. And inhale. Bend the knee. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stay strong through your upper body. Belly in. Exhale. Hands to the heart if you want. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press through. 3 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Remember, your gaze, drishti, right? Should be still to help you with balance. Inhale, lower. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale, standing splits. Lift the back leg up. Good. Deep breath in. And then exhale, step the right foot all the way out. Start to turn to the right. We're coming back to that Buddha squat or sun god. This time, left heel lifts, okay? And let's pulse. Inhale up. Now really press into that foot as you move up and down. 2, lower, deeper. 3, and lower. 4, down. 5, and 6. Good. Inhale, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Good. Lower the heel. Lift both heels up. Balance. 1, and 2, 3. Keep the belly strong. Keep your gaze focused. 4. You can do this. 5. We're halfway there, you guys. 6, 7. Relax your shoulders. 8, 9, 10. Hold right here. Lower the heels. Hold. Straighten up. Inhale. Whew. Exhale. Come right back down. Find your way back again. Downward facing dog. Press away, lift the hips, press the heels. Good. Inhale. Let's come to plank pose and then exhale, lower down. Nice and slow. all the way down onto the mat. Okay, so we're gonna come into a back bend called Locust pose, and this is really good. It's strengthening the back of the body, the legs, the glutes, but then we're also gonna work through the back. So arms to your sides, chin is down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your legs. Reach the hands back. Now point the toes, straighten, squeeze, lift right here at the glutes. If you press and you can even feel those muscles working, right? Hold it here. You might even be shaking a little bit, trembling a little bit. That's good. You're working hard. Take one more breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, relax all the way down. You can rest your chin, or maybe just rest your head to one side or the other. Okay, let's do that one more time. Arms to your sides. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the legs and reach behind. Point the toes, squeeze and lift. Don't forget to breathe here. Good, hold just a little bit longer. I'm totally trembling, shaking in my body. Means we've worked our muscles hard. Got one more breath in, lift. Exhale, release. Rest for just a moment. Good, and then place the hands under your shoulders. Let's take child's pose. Again, just stretching it back out. Sitting back. Oh, that feels good. Okay, come on up. Let's come back to downward facing dog. So reach your arms out, up on the knees, tuck the toes, and lift your hips up. We're going to lift the right leg up on the inhale, and then exhale, step it between the hands, drop the back knee, okay? And then walk the foot out just a little bit so that your heel's in front of your knee, untuck your toe, and then sink down. Okay, so we're just going to get a nice stretch through this left thigh, okay? So you want to stay up nice and tall. Use your hands and just kind of press away here. Keep that chest lifted. If you want more intensity, you're going to bend your back knee, catch it with your hand, right? Pulling it in. And if you want to go deeper, you're going to turn the fingers in the same direction of the toes and press. Keep the chest lifted. And we turn the hand like this because it's the easiest way to pull this leg or the foot in towards the thigh without straining your upper body, your arm, your shoulder, and kind of gets rid of that awkward movement. Good. Keep lifting the chest, sinking the hips. Again, just take this moment as you either close your eyes or come into drishti, right, your focal point, and just feel. How can you move your body to get just a little bit deeper in that stretch? One more breath. And then exhale, release the foot. If you're holding on to it, we're going to sit all the way back onto the heel and fold over the thigh. Good. And then flex your right foot, press the back of the knee down, melt your heart towards your toes, lower your chest towards your thigh. Keep the head relaxed. Good, slowly come on. Walk it back forward. Okay, tuck your back toe. Let's take downward facing dog. Step it back. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step through to the hands. Let's drop the back knee. Untuck the toe. Again, come on up and then adjust that foot however you need to get nice and deep here through your hips. Lifting, noticing, okay, what am I feeling right now in the front of my thigh, front of my hip? Do I need to go deeper? If so, bending that back knee, possibly grabbing onto it. And this definitely challenges your balance as you come into this kneeling pose, so just do the best you can here. And then if you want to go deeper, turn the fingers in the same direction of your toes and press. Lifting your chest. Good, even more. One more breath in. And then slowly release. Let's sit all the way back onto the heel. Lift up through your chest and then exhale and fold. If you want to go deeper, you just grab onto whatever you can reach, your ankle, your foot, and pull yourself in. Good, one more breath in, and then let's slowly release. So we're just gonna lift up and shift over the left, swing your right leg in front, and then we're gonna come onto our back. We're gonna just stretch the hips a little bit. So as you lay on back, take your right ankle, cross it above the left knee, and you're gonna lift your left foot up off the floor. Take your hands and reach for the back of your left thigh. So as you pull in, use your right elbow to press away. This is a really nice hip and glute stretch right here. You can feel it nice and deep. Okay, if you want a little bit more intensity or a different sensation, okay, you're going to cross your right thigh over your left thigh. Pull the knees into the chest. So your lower back's going to kind of lift up off the mat and then grab onto the outside of the feet. So what's important here is the feet are up here above your shoulders, not down here by your hips, because you really won't feel much here. Bring it up by the shoulders and then pull down. This is another nice hip opening stretch. Just hold and breathe. See if you can deepen. Again, with every exhalation, as you exhale, maybe pulling in just a little deeper without forcing. And then slowly release. Okay, so releasing down. Just keep your right thigh crossed over your left thigh. Lift your hips up, shift them over to the right, and let's take a twist. So knees drop to the left, gaze to the right. You can always use your hand here to press deeper on the outside of that thigh to deepen this twist. And of course, if thigh over thigh twist is not working well in your body, do the twist that works best for you. You can uncross those thighs, you can straighten the legs, even, bending the right knee, extending the left knee. There's all different variations of a spinal twist. And come back to center. Let's do the same hip opening pose on the other side. So scoot those hips to center. Left ankle above the right knee, right? Grab the back of that right thigh. As you pull in, make sure you use that left elbow to pull away. This is where you really get that nice deep hip stretch. You get real deep into that sweet spot. Okay, and again, different variation. Whatever you did on the first side, you want to do on the second side, but you can always play with these. So you can bring thigh over thigh, draw the knees in, lift those hips up, take hold of the outside of the feet or your heels, and start to pull down. Pulling a little deeper with every exhalation. And one more breath in. Now slowly release. Okay, keep that left thigh crossed over the right, or whatever variation of a twist that you want to take. But let's just lift the hips up, take them to the left, and then drop the knees to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Maybe you can relax a little bit more through the hips and through your lower back with every exhale. Getting a little bit heavier in your body and just noticing how that gently deepens the posture. Okay, come back up to center. Sweep those hips in, draw the knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in as you hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good to rock side to side or circle the knees, you can go ahead and do that. And again, as you breathe in, hug the knees into the chest. Take the forehead to the knees if you like that stretch through your back. It does feel good through your lower back. And then slowly release. And extend those legs all the way out to the corners of the mat. Arms to your sides. So we move into our final resting pose of Savasana. Let's start to bring awareness back and move your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees and roll over to either side. Let's keep our eyes closed as we transition all the way up to a seated position, Sukhasana. Bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. With your eyes closed, gaze right in front of you and notice what you see. A vibration of colors, of movement, of energy. Always remembering to practice with an open heart and an open mind. And sharing your love with those around you. Let's inhale, reach the arms above the head, full stretch up. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. Namaste. All right, awesome job, you guys. This workout today was definitely not an easy one, so keep up the good work and stay tuned tomorrow where we will focus on opening our hips. If you like this video, press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, shimaflowyoga. Namaste.